welcome to Daryo Weekly Roundup. I'm Mohinoy Nazarova, bringing you the week's top stories from Uzbekistan and the world, where strategic diplomacy, economic cooperation, digital reforms, and sports achievements are shaping the world. Uzbekistan and Turkiye are strengthening their strategic partnership across multiple areas. President Shavkat Mirziyoyev and Recep Tayyip Erdogan met in Ankara for the 4th High-Level Strategic Cooperation Council, ahead of the 30th anniversary of the Treaty on Internal Friendship and Cooperation. The leaders confirmed close coordination on international and regional issues and emphasized growing cooperation within the UN, the Organization of Turkic States, and the Organization of Islamic Cooperation. Economic cooperation was a key focus. Bilateral trade has been steadily growing, supported by dozens of joint ventures. Both sides aim to raise trade turnover to $5 billion in the coming years through expanded industrial cooperation and preferential trade mechanisms. Moreover, labor migration agreements were also highlighted. A Turkish company plans to employ over 2,000 Uzbek construction workers, while 2,500 Uzbek specialists will join major construction projects in Ankara by 2026. From March 1, 2026, Uzbek nationals who have lived in Turkey for at least 3 years will be eligible for work permits. Following the meeting, the two presidents signed a joint statement and a decision on cooperation mechanisms within the framework of their strategic partnership. A package of bilateral agreements was also signed, covering healthcare, education, military medicine, economic and financial cooperation, the mining industry, international transport corridors, migration, and interaction between religious affairs authorities. Additional documents included a 2026-2027 cooperation program for foreign ministries, a protocol between Uzbekistan's Light Industry Agency and Turkey's Higher Education Council, and a cultural cooperation plan for 2026-2027. Shavkat Mirziyoyev invited President Erdogan to visit Uzbekistan, reinforcing growing ties between the two countries. Uzbekistan is expanding its legal labor migration to South Korea. Uzbekistan's Andijan region and South Korea's Jeollabuk-do province has signed an agreement to send seasonal agricultural workers. The deal was reached during a meeting in Buan County, where the governor of Jeollabuk-do met an official delegation from Andijan. Representatives of Uzbekistan's migration agency working in South Korea also took part in the talks. The agreement fully complies with South Korea's Ministry of Justice rules that regulate which regions can send and receive foreign workers. The cooperation aims to address labor shortages in South Korea's agricultural sector while ensuring legal employment, proper working conditions, compliance with migration laws, prevention of illegal stays. South Korean officials emphasized that the program can help to build a sustainable and transparent labor system, reducing recruitment and administrative costs for farmers. In October, Uzbekistan signed a similar agreement with Gyeongsang-namdo province, allowing Uzbek workers to travel on E8 seasonal visas, the first such placement since visa issue was suspended in 2021. At the same time, Uzbekistan is expanding skilled labor pathways. The head of the migration agency, Behzod Musayev, discussed cooperation with Gyeongsang-namdo, where trained Uzbek specialists could work in South Korea under E7 skilled worker visas. The agreement strengthens legal labor migration, protect workers' rights, and open new doors for Uzbek citizens abroad. Now, to a key economic indicator, remittance to Uzbekistan surged to record level in 2025. Uzbekistan received $18.9 billion in cross-border remittance in 2025, marking a 27% increase compared to previous year, according to the central bank. The figure significantly exceeded earlier forecasts and became one of the strongest external inflows supporting the economy. Remittance inflows remained consistently higher than in 2024 throughout the year, with the largest volumes recorded in the second half of 2025. The peak came in July at nearly $2 billion, followed by strong inflows in August, September, and October. The central bank said the sharp rise was driven mainly by external factors, including the strengthening of partner country currencies, particularly the Russian ruble, and increased labor migration. As a result, income sent home by Uzbek workers grew faster than initially expected. Remittance forecast was revised several times during the year, from 10-12% growth to 15-18%, yet the final outcome suppressed all projections. According to official data, remittance now account for a large share of household incomes, rising to 21% nationwide, with some regions exceeding 30%. The central bank noted that strong inflows support domestic consumption and can maintain stability in the foreign exchange market. Next, a major digital shifts for pilgrims. Uzbekistan moves Hajj and Umrah registration fully online. Uzbekistan has introduced mandatory registration through a single online portal for citizens planning to perform Hajj and Umrah, following a Cabinet of Ministers resolution adopted on January 24th. From February 1st, 2026, Hajj registration will be carried out through the Hajj and Umrah single portal, while Umrah registration will become mandatory from May 1st, 2026. Travel arrangements will not be permitted unless pilgrims' data is entered into the system. The portal allows citizens to join waiting list online, submit documents remotely, and complete registration without visiting government offices. Medical procedures have also been clarified. Hajj pilgrims will receive free medical examinations at public clinics nationwide, while Umrah pilgrims may undergo medical checks voluntarily at their own expense. The reforms follow intensified cooperation between Uzbekistan and Saudi Arabia on pilgrimage organization and are part of broader plans to expand pilgrimage tourism, including the Umrah Plus program, aimed at attracting up to 100,000 foreign pilgrims in the coming years. And finally, Uzbek football celebrates a historic year of achievements and international recognition. Uzbekistan's football community wrapped up a landmark year at the annual Congress and Awards ceremony of the Uzbekistan Football Association. Officials described 2025 as historic, highlighted by the national team's first-ever qualification for the FIFA World Cup, a milestone that defined the year's achievements. Top honors went to Eldar Shomurodov, named Footballer of the Year, and Temur Kapadze, recognized as Coach of the Year for leading the national team to qualification. Women's football also stood out, with Diora Habibullaeva named Best Female Footballer and League Top Scorer, and Nilufar Kudratova awarded Best Player of the Women's Super League. Youth development, refereeing, and regional football were also recognized, while Bahadur Kurbanov was re-elected as Uzbekistan Football Association's president for a new term. International recognition continued as well. Uzbek defender Abduqadir Husanov was named Asia's Best Young Player, while FIFA previously confirmed that Uzbekistan will co-host a 2027 FIFA U20 World Cup with Azerbaijan. These were the key stories of the week. Thank you for watching Daryo Weekly Roundup. For more news and in-depth coverage, visit Daryo and follow us on social media.